Hi, I'm Brad Ross, Head of Communications for the TTC, and with me is TTC CEO Andy Byford. And Andy, today we're talking about safety and security on the subway, specifically the passenger assistance alarm.
Well, that's right, and the context is that safety is and always will be our #1 priority. So what we want to do today is just explain the use of the passenger alarm and other features so that customers know when and where they should be used.
So can you give some examples of when it is appropriate to use the passenger assistance alarm, the familiar yellow strip we see on all subway trains, on all subway lines?
Sure, they're there to be used in an emergency. So if there's a medical emergency, someone falls unconscious, that will be a good example of when that alarm should be used. Similarly, if you're being assaulted or you witness someone else being assaulted, or if there's another emergency such as a fire on board, then again, that alarm should be used.
Andy, describe for us then what happens when the yellow strip is pressed.
Well, the first thing that happens is an alarm sounds. So that alarm tells the crew that there's a problem. Our 24/7 Transit Control Centre are immediately aware that an alarm's been operated. They call 911 and the emergency services are dispatched. At the same time, the crew take the train to the next platform, open the doors and come and investigate.
So in addition to the yellow strip on all subway trains, on the new Toronto Rocket trains is this emergency intercom.
Absolutely. So this is an additional feature. Same process applies. When you pull the handle, an alarm sounds. The difference here though is that it also switches on a live camera so that the crew can see you and they can speak with you.
So the CCTV cameras, which are an added safety feature on these trains, record all the time, but the cameras only activate for the train crew when this alarm is pulled.
That's right. These rocket trains are fitted with state-of-the-art CCTV, produces fantastic clear images, but it's not monitored the whole time. It is though when you pull that handle.
Great, Andy, thank you. We're now going to head down to a designated waiting area. That's a spot on the subway platform that is an added safety and security feature for our customers. We're here at the DWA, or Designated Waiting Area at Summerhill Station, Andy, and this is an important safety feature in the subway system for our customers.
It is, and there's one of these DWAs on every subway platform and every Scarborough RT platform. It's got lots of additional features: brighter lighting, a bench you can sit on if you're feeling faint, rails you can hold on to, a payphone nearby in case you need to make a call, but critically also an intercom where you can press the button for assistance.
So this intercom allows you to speak directly with the station collector, who can also see what's happening on the platform thanks to CCTV cameras.
That's right, and there's a collector on duty at all times, so that person can not only see you, but they can listen to what you're saying and they can offer any assistance that you need.
We're talking about passenger assistance alarms on subway trains. The DWA is an important safety feature for people who are perhaps feeling unwell, who, better than to use the PAA, can use a designated waiting area and get help that way.
Well, that's right. If, for example, you were feeling faint, it's a much better option to get off the train, to take a seat on the bench. But also, if you need to, operate the DWA alarm and talk to the collector. That person's there to offer you any assistance that you need. It's a much better option than staying on the train.
When we talk about PAAs, what kind of numbers are we looking at, for example, in 2012?
In 2012, we had just over 6,000 operations of the passenger alarm. Now, many of those were genuine emergencies, but around 70% of them we would deem as non-emergencies, and that added up to around 51 hours of delay to the service.
Andy, that's some great information. Any final words for our customers?
Well, just to say that your safety and security are our #1 priority, and that's why we have these features on our trains and platforms. Ultimately, if it's an emergency situation, please do not hesitate to use the alarms.
Andy, thank you very much, and thank you very much for watching. For more information about the TTC's safety and security features, please visit our website at ttc.ca.